Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. Today I want to talk to you about the wrong questions to use when picking a lake real estate agent to sell your lake home. Selecting the best agent to sell your home is often either too easy and often wrong. I just picked my friend, or I picked somebody sort of random, the last person asked me, or it can be too hard. Man, there's so many good ones. I don't know how to pick, and you try to evaluate them all just by feel. You may also have friends and family who say, oh, I'll be glad to list it for you and put it in the MLS. Well, I think you could probably want more to maximize your return on your investment in your lake home. And I'm sure all these agents, you may know them as well because of signs and billboards and Facebook. And I'm sure all of them will tell you reasons why they're a great person to help get your lake home sold. But what you really need to do is start with your goal. First off, if you want to, you need to know, am I trying to sell to get maximum number of dollars and I can be a little more patient? Or I want to sell quickly, even if it means I sacrifice a few dollars. There's a caveat to this. If you're putting a super crazy number and you're saying, well, I really don't have to sell, I'm just going to test the market, and you put some crazy high price, the good agent's going to know you're not a motivated seller, you're a speculative seller. You say, I don't really have to sell, then you're playing a game. You're listing a home hoping to win the lottery instead of actually trying to sell the home. And the great agents you really want to work with who'll get you the most money might not be inclined to work with you, so be careful of that. But if you're genuinely motivated to sell, then for most people, the goal will be to sell their home for the highest possible price that the current market will support in a reasonable amount of time. And so let's assume that's your goal, and if it's not, whatever your goals are, you should consider your selection of an agent with some important questions, and I want to start off with the wrong questions that most people ask. One of them is, well, which agent has the most listings in this lake market? Well, and are they actually lake homes versus just a lot of houses? First off, I'd be very cautious. While there are some great agents, we have great agents who have a lot of listings, the best agents get their listings sold. They don't have this huge inventory of houses that just sit and sit and sit. That may look good, it may look impressive if you've not thought about it from this perspective, but if you're really trying to get your house sold, you want somebody who moves houses along in a reasonable amount of time, not letting them sit overpriced and sit and sit and sit till you're frustrated and it's cost you a lot of money. So you need to be aware of how many houses they're selling, not how many they have listed. The second question that's the wrong question is, do I really like them? Unless you're looking to be a buddy, you're needing a new friend. Heck, you're selling your home and moving. Unless you're moving to another house at the lake, this isn't going to be a factor. You need somebody that you can be agreeable with, but you need somebody who's going to advocate for you. And sometimes having your best buddy, a friend, a cousin, your sister-in-law, means you actually can't have the important discussions for a big financial negotiation, such as selling a property. So whether it's someone new or someone you like, who you like, and I get sometimes, well, I have to pick that agent or my family won't like me or my friend will be offended. You know what? If somebody's offended by this, then they are making it personal, and what you're looking for is a business person. And that almost, I would say, excludes them from being your agent. And do they have an office nearby? That's a crazy question, because guess where buyers for lake homes come from? Somewhere else. And when they come to town, they're ready to see the properties they're interested in. They'll go to an office if an agent tells them to, or maybe if they need to use the restroom, but what they really want to see the houses. So while you're selling, oh, there's this great office down the street, most of those offices are not very, they're often empty. And if they have agents in there, why are those agents out selling something? The day of the agent of a big office being meaningful to selling lake real estate is over. It just is. We've had great success, and our agents have moved the needle in the markets without offices over and over and over, because buyers want to go see the house, and sellers need to understand that's the focus anyways. So those are some wrong questions, wrong ways to look at it. But I will give you 3 better questions that you can think about when selecting an agent to sell your lake home. One, first off, an easy one. Are all agents the same? Actually not. Some guy, well, I don't know how to tell them apart. You know what? Look for who's equipped. Who does the things that explain when you meet with them, not, oh, I'm going to list it, it's going to be on thousands of websites. That's just putting it in the MLS where it gets syndicated. But do they have plans? Have they done this before? Have they executed? Do they have a plan to get you the best price, not just the crazy high price and pray? Next thing, are they really lake focused in their real estate efforts? You should exclude everybody else that's not, because there's so many nuances to selling a lake property. And you should not assume that the buyer and their agent are going to understand all those nuances. So if you have an agent who doesn't really understand the lake, and then a buyer and their agent comes along that doesn't understand the lake, there can be a lot of gotchas that will really be stumbling blocks and cause your deal to fall apart. And then the third one, can the agent you're talking with prove that they have a pipeline of out-of-town buyers? And I'm not talking about going, oh yeah, we sell to people all the town, they come from this city and this city. No, can they give you a list like, here's 50 cities, here's 100 cities that I have buyers that are looking at this lake in the last 30 days right now, and your home will be featured in front. Can they answer that question? There are very few agents who can. The Lake Homes Realty agents can, and there are others who can, so it's not exclusive to us, but picking the right agent, they should be able to be sure they're not just putting your home out on the website and hoping somebody finds it, but they're targeting these exact buyers who are interested in lake homes and who are shopping your lake right now, and they're all over the country. So a billboard and an open house isn't going to cut it. These are the agents you need. So those are the better questions. I'd invite you to visit us at lakehomes.com, even if you're thinking of selling, to see what the market looks like. You can also find great real estate agents who are lake focused, who can answer the better questions, as well as if it's a market where you don't see one of our agents, we have a large network of lake-focused real estate agents all across the country. We'd be glad to help, and you can reach out to us through lakehomes.com. Visit us as well for more interesting videos like this that may help you with your buying and selling, and we hope you have a great day, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you. For more information, be sure to check out lakehomes.com.